Today I'm going to work on in my sketchbook on a old sketch I drew, but I wasn't feeling inspired to colour it in, so I just left it. I'm going to use multimedia using spray paint, pens, textures, pencils, a whole heap of random stuff out of my pencil case. Starting out with just laying some spray paint on top to give me some inspiration for how I'm going to colour the rest in and get rid of that black mark in the middle. I don't want to see through the other page. What did you think about my new intro? I made it without using AI at all. It was all handmade. I made that using a whole heap of different types of animation styles. Starting out with a drawing animation where I drew every frame, and then a clay animation where I made every frame out of clay, moved it a little bit, modelled the clay, moved it a bit. Then a painting animation where I just moved the clay off the set, painted a bit, took a photo, painted a bit more, took a photo, painted a bit more, frame by frame. And then at the end I made a whole heap of like collage pieces and collaged an animation together at the end using bits of paper and moving the paper around and then drawing, painting another slide and moving it around. Yeah, do you like a longer intro? I don't know. Anyway, so right now I am just scribbling stuff with my spray can, I like the look of having some random, abstracty kind of vibes going on with the cartoons. I scraped the page a bit there with the can, but I kind of like the way that it's like scraped there. I don't know why, but I drew this moving around the house in multiple spots. A little bit of a backstory. The cool cats will be characters in my upcoming animations, my 2D animations of Dragontown, and Sharon is one of Karen's cousins, a spin-off on the Karen series. But yeah, more to be announced with those characters and what they're about. Now I am colouring in using the Faber-Castell textures and some pens, and that's whiteout. Don't know if you remember the Faber-Castell textures. I used to use them when I was a kid, and you can clip them all together and make little sculptures with the textures. I was also using just like pencils and stuff underneath just to like give it a bit of shading. And now I'm using some paint to add in shadows with a thin paintbrush. And lastly, just going over the outlines using a fine liner pen. It's kind of hard to draw over the top of spray paint, but I figured I'd do it anyway and see how it went. And your sketchbook is a place for you to do whatever you want and practice, and there's no pressure because you don't have to show anybody what you do. But anyway, there is the finished product. I've got a few videos that I've been meaning to edit and I will post and put together, but yeah, just got really busy working a job that I hated and feeling exhausted from that. So now that's over, I quit. I'm just going to focus on my art again. Yeah, would really appreciate if you like the kind of stuff that I'm posting. Leave a comment, like, subscribe. For those of you that have lasted this long in the video, I have a little interactive game for you. In the comments below, write down a drawing request. It can be anything. A pigeon pooping on a pancake or whatever you feel. And in one of my future videos, I will draw your request. Thank you for watching.